Hammer roll number 25.
We're out, you understand? Good.
Right.
You okay? We're speeding, Dave?
Speed. And I got 14 out. And
20, 25, take 14.
second sticks. Oh, yeah, you got it. Third stick. Third sticks. All right, quiet out there, please. Thank you very much. We're almost to the end.
Pat's guy, you'd say that like his writing and he was
Yeah.
yours.
Well, Patrick had the most sardonic point of view in his music. I mean, very rarely you'd see that side of Phil in his songs, but you always saw it in Patrick's. Patrick had a love of whimsy too, that you just didn't see, say, in Phil Oakes. I mean, I just picked up a copy of Patrick's second album, which is entitled "A Harvest of Gentle Clang." I don't think anybody else could have thought of that title. You were saying something about Sam Charters.
The impact of Sam Charters on that scene. He did a lot of the early work in developing blues artists and blues recognition.
Well, what Sam did was the first thing that Sam did, and in some ways the most important thing, a thing that he did, and its importance still resonates, is he wrote the book called The Country Blues. And he actually did serious research. Instead of writing, bloviating on the blues, he actually went to the libraries and checked out copies of newspapers from various black communities in the 1920s. And so he had some idea. Who would have thought that if Blind Lemon Jefferson was going to be appearing at a rent party on the South Side in Chicago in 1927, there would be an ad in the Chicago Defender, but that kind of thing did actually happen. And so what he did was he put blues research on a serious basis. He was the first person to do that. And as a result of his work and it standing on his shoulders, we now know more about that music than I would have dreamt possible before he wrote the book. Also, he was the first person to stop assuming that this music was dead and that these people who made it were dead. He didn't see an obituary of Blind Willie Johnson. He saw no need to assume that Blind Willie Johnson was dead. And the truth, when he went down to see if he could find Blind Willie, he only missed finding him by 6 months or a year. Blind Willie had died of pneumonia just a year or so before Sam got down there. But Lightning Hopkins was still around and Sam found him. And that started everybody else off. The story I told about Mississippi John, that probably would never have happened if Sam hadn't done the work that he did. He was a marvelously prescient man. Also, as it subsequently turned out, he's one of the best, he has one of the best sets of ears of any critic or music producer that I know of in the history of American music. He's an incredibly important man, and his place in American musical history, as far as I'm concerned, is entirely assured. Is that good enough, Sam? Okay, come on.
And perfect segue. The place where some of those folks were first heard by the folk revivalists was on what?
Harry Smith's Anthology of American Folk Music. Folkways put it out, and it was from Harry's private collection of old 78s. At a time when all these old records from the 1920s and 30s were absolutely impossible to find and had never been reissued in LP form, all of a sudden, there comes this collection, which was, what, 4? Yeah. And it was our Bible. I mean, this is where most of us first heard Blind Willie Johnson or Mississippi John Hurt, or, well, even Blind Lemon Jefferson, or a couple of LPs of Lemon Jefferson around pretty early too. But, and not just blues people by any means. All of the country stuff, all of the old-timey music, string bands, all that kind of thing, religious music. It was just an incredible compendium of American traditional music performed in the traditional style, which was very important for my generation because, as I say, we were referred to as the neo-ethnics. And without that, we simply could not have existed because there was no way for us to get hold of that material any other way. Harry had spent years and years patiently accumulating those records.
Did you like all the tunes?
No.
I just want you to know.
Yeah.
We have.
This is the last.
I think we need to be at the last question. I just want to give you. All right, we have 200 feet. You have
4 minutes, okay.
The warning light came out for a minute.
The question is, did you like all the stuff? I ran into the styles, and you got 4 minutes. Well, you can do 4 minutes.
So just
Wrap. I'm done.
actually 15 up.
I'm not done.
Okay,
Roll sound speed, and speed, and
15,
mark.
and take 15.
No, we didn't like all the music. Nobody liked all the music. Some of it was terrible, but what I thought it was terrible wouldn't necessarily be what you would think is terrible. And it was all important to us to know that it was there and that's how it was done. And to give us some sense of what traditional music in the United States was all about, and not just from second and third hand interpreters. So in that particular sense, it was our Bible, and it was our classical education, and we all knew every song on it. I still probably do.
Even the ones you hated?
Even the ones I hated.
All right, Joanne, with reference to the Bible, bestow the blessing and...
Wait, no, one more.
Yeah.
Any more questions?
Can't work under pressure.
Just cut for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, kettle of fish.
We did that, we tried. I have 4 hours worth.
Did you get Paxton on the kettle?
Let's, yeah, we did.
For the sound guy, could I have just a little bit of
You want room noise?
Noah's?
You want it to...
Come on, roll it.
Okay, there we go.
Why not?
And let's get a go like this. Thank you. Noah.
Take one. Oh, Mr. Noah, may I take a ride in the ark of the Lord, though it's getting mighty dark, gonna rain mighty hard. Doodly-doo, doodly-doo, doodly-doodly, doodly, doodly, doodly-doo. Oh, no, you can't, sir. No, you can't, sir. No, you may not ride on the ark of the Lord, though it's getting mighty dark, gonna rain mighty hard. Doodly-doo, doodly-doo, doodly, 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 doodly-doo. Well, go to the devil, sir. Go to the devil, sir. You may go to the devil in your darned old scow, 'cause you know darn well it won't rain anyhow. Doodly-doo, doodly-doo, doodly, 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 doodly-doo. Well, listen, young feller. Listen, young feller. That's the bluff of your life, 'cause you know darn well it's sprinkling now, gonna rain like hell. I doodly-doo. I doodly-doo. I doodly-doodly, doodly, doodly, doodly-doo. I doodly-doo.
You know that fucking tune ran through every time the monsoons came in Vietnam. That was the song. And honestly, I would have to...
David's gonna be doing recordings, I can't believe.
Taller than me.
That's the end of sound roll number 12, the end of Von Ronk interview. End of sound roll 12, end of sound camera roll 25.